The Riddle of the Sphinx. This retelling is by Anthony Horowitz. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening? This was almost certainly the first riddle ever invented. It was told by a ghastly creature that had arrived one day outside the city of Thebes in ancient Greece. The creature was called the Sphinx, and it had the head of the woman, the body of the lion, and the wings of an eagle. There was only one road to the city, and you could not get in without passing the creature. And you could not pass the creature, which was also very large and very fast, without being asked the riddle. One of the first people who came across the Sphinx was a young man called Haman. He'd been on his way to see his uncle, who happened to be the king, when he found his way blocked. Many other people would have run away from so bizarre a mixture of bird, beast and woman, but Haman, coming from royal stock, was afraid of nothing. "Stand where you are," the Sphinx demanded. "I have a riddle for you." "A riddle? That sounds fun. What is it?" "What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?" "Well, let me see now. 4 legs in the morning? It's not a dog or anything like that. I did once see a goat with 3 legs, but it wasn't alive, so I suppose that doesn't count. Frog, perhaps? I don't know. I give in." The words were no sooner out of his mouth than the Sphinx pounced. Using its wings, it leapt into the air. Then its tail slithered round Haman's neck and began to tighten. And finally, while its woman's face laughed insanely, its claws tore him into several pieces, and in seconds the road was slippery with blood. So this was bad news for the city, as nobody could get in, and eventually the king, Laius, decided that he had to go and find out how to solve this riddle. His queen suggested that she should ask the oracle, who was a name given to the priestess who could not only tell the future, but could answer any question put to her. Laius thought this was an excellent idea. However, he never reached the oracle, and he never found it out. For driving along the road in his chariot, he came across a young man who was actually on his way to Thebes to challenge the Sphinx. It was a narrow road, and there wasn't enough room for the two of them to pass. They exchanged angry words. Then King Laius drove his chariot over the young man's foot. The young man, who had a rather violent temper, responded by hurling his spear through the king's stomach before continuing on his way. The young man was called Oedipus. He was a rather complex character. He was not really a bad man, despite his temper. He genuinely wanted to be a hero, but didn't know how to go about it. Anyway, he now turned up outside the city of Thebes and confronted the Sphinx. "Stand where you are," the Sphinx cried, "and tell me, if you value your life, what creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs in the evening?" Oedipus thought about it while the Sphinx licked its lips and practiced curling and uncurling its claws. But this time, it was not to be so lucky. So Oedipus has the solution for the riddle, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. See if you can work it out for yourself. Ask around and see if you can find out.